Hello, you guys. Welcome, my gems. My name is Erica Keyel, and you are back tuned into the gym for a pick a card reading today. Love a good pick a card. This one is going to pull the energy on what we can expect for the rest of 2022, for the final quarter of the year. Hopefully you guys find some very beautiful information here. Hopefully I'm able to tap into whatever it is that you're manifesting, whatever it is that you're working on. We have 3 decks to choose from. The first deck is going to be the Joker Tarot deck. The second deck is going to be the Modern Witch Tarot deck. And the third is going to be the Superlunaris Tarot. So yes, very beautiful. Pick which deck resonates with you. We're going to review some oracle cards. We're going to talk about what we can expect financially, relationship wise. So much, so exciting. You guys definitely grab yourself something to drink and a little snack, and let's get into these readings. All right, the first deck that we have here is the Joker Tarot deck. If you chose deck number 1, I'm going to pull just a little bit from the Essential Oil Oracle deck to see if there are any words, any affirmations that will help us tap into the energy for the final quarter of 2022. Let's see what we have here. Spirit, what do we have for those who checked and resonated with deck number 1? What energy do we have for them? We have adaptable, liberated. The trigger statement here is what happens next, and the true statement is I am divinely connected. Dear soul, please remember that you never walk alone. This is really, really beautiful. I'm getting, if you chose deck number 1, then you are starting a journey now where you are exploring things that make you feel free, things that make you feel true to yourself. Okay, so if you chose deck number 1, you're very, very independent. You're someone who requires very little help, very little assistance from those around you. Okay, so let's tap in and see what else we might get. If you chose deck number 1, you're very inspiring to those around you. I can see a lot of people looking, watching you, peeping your social media. You may be getting inboxes from people who are saying you inspire me, keep up the good work. Yeah. All right, what do we have for those who selected deck number 1? What can they expect for the remainder of 2022, for the final quarter? Okay, so we have the bloom, creations realize, right time, harvest, celebrate. Okay, so if you chose deck number 1, you could be feeling this urge or this pressure even to move forward, to put something into action. Could be something that you've been working on all year, something that you possibly gave yourself on a vision board, or something that you've been actively manifesting is what I get for you, deck number 1. So right now you are experiencing this feeling of now's the time, now I have to do it, now it feels great, now it feels right. So that's really, really beautiful. I want to tap in here and see what we can get. Yeah, deck number 1, you guys are really, really, too many cards. You guys are really, really actively checking things off of your list. Yeah, really beautiful for you guys. And let's see, you have surrender to non-action. Exactly. You guys are really feeling this heavy urge is what I'm getting for you guys to take those steps. The last quarter for you, deck number 1, is going to consist of you doing what actually has to be done, what you've been preparing for all year long. Okay, so surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Okay, so Spirit is saying here is that even though you have this urge or this antsiness to make things happen, to get these results that you've been wanting, that you've been pursuing all year, Spirit is saying now is the time for you to jump into action by pulling those things into you for this final quarter, okay? So I'm getting the energy that you guys are learning how to move in your yin energy. You're learning how to allow things to unfold without you exhausting yourself to do it, okay? The reminder here is that you never walk alone. Let's get some more insight on what can be happening for you, deck number 1, for the remainder of 2022 here. Some of you have been working so hard this year. I mean, I just get this energy of going, going, going. Okay, so you can still get that same result just from pulling in these things. Reserving your energy. Okay, so we have the Lover's card is the first card showing up, okay? The Lover's card, you could be a Gemini or could be dealing with a Gemini, okay? Wheel of Fortune in reverse is what we have. Another thing about that timing there, 8 of Cups in reverse. Definitely this energy is saying, be still, exactly what the card is saying. The 8 of Cups is a card that talks about us walking away from things that don't necessarily serve us or things that don't necessarily benefit us, right? This card showing up in reverse is reminding us that we don't have to always be the one who is physically doing the work, physically making the sacrifice, that we can also win by learning to attract things that are going to be beneficial to us without having to lift a finger, okay? Right, some of you are involved in a relationship that could be helping you to understand this. Could be a very hectic time for you right now, deck number 1, in regards to what it feels like to actually sit still, okay? We have the 9 of Swords showing up in reverse here. We've got the 10 of Wands in reverse, yeah, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, exactly. So this, if you chose deck number 1, is specifically about you allowing yourself to sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor at this point, okay? You've done enough is what Spirit is saying. You've done enough running around, preparing, manifesting, vision boarding. You've done enough at this point is what I'm seeing. The 10 of Wands showing up in reverse is someone who's choosing to not overwork themselves or to not exhaust themselves for the mission, okay? 9 of Swords showing up here in reverse as well. So this is the perfect time for you to sit back and watch everything unfold for yourself. Everything that you've worked so hard for. Here we go, right? Surrender to non-action. Yeah, really, really beautiful. Really beautiful. Let's tap into the Oracle. For money here. Money and the law of attraction. Let's see what we have here for deck number 1. Spirit, please provide us with the messages that will help us to understand and prepare for this specific time, Spirit. Deck number 1, what is it that they need to know and hear about their money and finances for the final quarter? Yeah. And you guys have done a great job. If you chose deck number 1, you've put in so much work. I mean, I've just seen you guys, you've been missing out on trips. You've been doing all kinds of things to really kind of prepare yourself for this point to where you can actually sit back. Oh gosh, my financial success does not require hard work. This is exactly what we were just speaking of, you guys. Exactly what we were just saying, okay? Very, very beautiful on-time message. It reads, if you believe that you must work hard in order to deserve the money that comes to you, then money cannot come to you unless you do work hard. Financial success or any other kind of success does not require hard work. It does require alignment of thought. You simply cannot offer negative thoughts about things that you desire and then make up for it with action or hard work. When you learn to direct your own thoughts, you will discover the true leverage of energy alignment. You guys, this is what it's all about for you. If you chose deck number 1, you are in the process of learning that, yes, it's great for me to be able to work hard, but that's not required for this level of success that I'm wanting to achieve, okay? This is a lesson that you've been learning all year long. We've got the 9 of Swords in reverse, and we also have the 10 of Wands in reverse, okay? So, I mean, you are just here realizing all of this energy that you've put in, all of these things that you've been doing leading up until now. It's not necessarily required for this final quarter. Okay, so let's see here if there are any other. Let's tap into the Starseed. Really beautiful message, deck number 1. I'm loving it for you guys. Let's see what we have. Baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense, okay? So really small things that Spirit is saying that you can do right now. Very, very small things, not really required for you to do too much, okay? Very small steps, all right? Your morning meditation, whatever prayer or rituals you engage in, this is a time where Spirit is saying simply do that, and that's more than enough for you right now. Deck number 1, let's tap in and see if there's anything in regards to love coming your way, if there's anything that we need to know in regards to that. Spirit, is there anything that deck number 1 needs to know for the final quarter in the line of relationships? Very clear message here if you chose deck number 1. Okay, it's a lot of overwhelm and stress related to things working out right. But I'm reminding you that everything is unfolding for you. Everything is moving for you, deck number 1. Okay, and it's stemming from your thought pattern. Okay, it's stemming from your manifestations. All of this energy that you've given into your thoughts, it's finally come to life to where you don't have to do anything else. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so we have mirroring, reflection, twin, wholeness, synchronicity abounds. So it could be a situation where as you're learning this lesson, you could be pulling in your person, whoever that may be, someone who may also be learning this particular lesson. This person works really hard, very dedicated, very detail oriented is what I'm getting. Someone who chooses to work long nights, okay? Is what I'm getting. Someone who chooses to work overtime, someone who's very methodical about working harder than everyone else. Free will, choices, decisions, contact, inaction. Action cannot be forced, you guys. This is a message here that Spirit really needs you to get if you chose deck number 1. This is about you understanding that even your thoughts is enough, okay? Your intention is enough, is what I'm getting. Really, really beautiful. Yeah, I love this. If you chose deck number 1, this is what you can look forward to for the rest of 2022, a final quarter here for the year. Very beautiful message. Congratulations to you guys. I'm already picking up the energy that you're hardworking, you're focused, you're dedicated. This is exactly what you've worked so hard for. It's here now. It's here. And Spirit is wanting you to sit back and enjoy it, okay? So yeah, that's what I have if you chose deck number 1. Definitely stay tuned if you chose any of the other decks as well. And yeah, great things coming up on the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace. Hello, deck number 2. This is your reading for the remainder of 2022, the final quarter. We're going to tap in first to see if there are any phrases, any words that may pop out, any affirmations here that we may need to know. So we have clarity. The trigger statement is, I am so confused. The true statement is, I am present. Allow your mind to clear and let the noise of your thoughts fall away. Listen to your intuition, okay? So if you chose deck number 2, you definitely could be going through a phase in your journey where you are learning how to trust yourself, where you are learning how valid your emotions are. When you feel overwhelmed or when you feel that something isn't right, trusting that. Some of you could be in the middle of that lesson. So we're going to get a quick shuffle here. Tap right into the tarot. I feel the need to get some clarification on this particular situation if you chose deck number 2. So let's see here. All right, let's see what we have. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We also have the Page of Cups showing up in reverse. And we have the High Priestess, of course, okay? So this lesson that we have going for you, deck number 2, is a situation where you've been slowly itching to really figure out what's going on with a particular someone. Okay, it could be that your intuition has been telling you really from the beginning what's going on. So instead of you taking action on what the emotion is, what your intuition is telling you, instead you've chosen to entertain this person. This person could be kind of immature. This person could be very childish. It could even be a teenager. You guys could be parents and you're learning how to trust your intuition when it comes to your child. All right, yeah. 10 of Swords is showing up here in reverse. We also have the Queen of Wands in reverse. And we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, you guys, if you chose deck number 2, you're really having a difficult time. And you're in the thick of this situation. It could be something that you've been going through, I would say, since the middle of the year, maybe May, June. Okay. And this is a situation where you will be learning how to trust yourself. You'll also be learning how to give people enough rope to hang themselves, is what I'm hearing. If you chose deck number 2, it could be a situation where you like to call people out on their shit. Spirit is saying, let it play out. Okay, let's see what else do we have here. This is interesting. Really interesting reading here for deck number 2. I want to see if we can get some clarifiers here. Yeah, lemon is what we have. So it's like a bitter truth. Something that's hard for you to hear. It says the 7 star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. Okay, so this could be a situation where you are given the divine guidance of clarity. You know what it is, but for some reason you're having a hard time speaking on it. You're having a hard time addressing this person. I'm picking up that this situation will resolve before the end of the year, but it is a lesson in trusting yourself is what it's all about here. Okay, if you chose deck number 2, it's about you not just listening to what people say, but matching their actions with it. Okay, surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. Okay, you guys, I was just speaking on this. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. All right, so this is a situation where you are assessing how you honestly feel about a situation, checking in with yourself, saying, do I believe this shit or no? Okay. Wow. Right on point, you guys. Right on point. So this could be, you know, someone that you've used to dealing with in the past. Like I said, it could be a child, or this person comes across as very immature, very manipulative. And I get that Spirit is saying, let it play out. Like, let this person think they're getting away with this. Okay? Hold your words, right? Let me see if we can get one more in here. Okay. We have the grandmothers. Remember your roots, perspective, trust the weavings. Okay, so whatever is happening, whatever is unfolding for you, if you chose deck number 2, this is a lesson that has been provided to you by the ancestors, by your guides. Okay, this is something that is going to help you to trust within yourself. Okay, you'll be sitting here as the High Priestess, but the Six of Pentacles showing up in reverse is going to show me that you are also going to learn what it means to not give too much in any specific situation. You know, give people the trust and the loyalty that they deserve. Okay, you're slow moving with this person because something doesn't feel right. I get that you are often questioning everything that this person says. Okay. Let's see what we have in the way of money for those of you who for those of you who chose deck number 2. Let's see what we have. Spirit, what is there in finance for deck number 2 for the final quarter of 2022? What is it that they need to know in the way of finance? Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Okay, you guys, so we have, I can have money and freedom too. A feeling of being overwhelmed is your indicator that you are denying yourself access to all manner of cooperation that could assist if you are not disallowing it. As you begin to feel freer regarding the expenditure of time and money, doors will open. People will come to assist you. Refreshing and productive ideas will occur to you, and circumstances and events will unfold. As you change the way you feel, you access the energy that creates worlds. It is there for you, ready to access at all times. Okay, so this is about understanding that you are able to do what makes you feel good. Of course, here there's an alluding to your feelings, your emotion again. Okay. I'm also picking up that if you chose deck number 2, this is a situation that you've been in before, actually, is what I'm getting. I get that you're kicking yourself in the ass saying, I knew better. Let's see if there's anything for love showing up for you, deck number 2. But there's a lot of divine guidance here if you chose this deck, okay? But it starts with trusting yourself, is what I'm getting. Like, trusting yourself. If you know that inviting this particular person to an event is going to ruin your mood for the night, don't do that. If you know that, you know, giving someone even the benefit of the doubt, not asking questions, not gaining clarity. Thank you, Spirit, for these downloads. Okay, so we have summer. It's time to see the sunny side. Your answers arrive in summer, okay? And we have destruction, tower moment, unexpected change, and new opportunities. Okay, so that is what we have. When you do call this person out, if you choose to do that, it could be the destruction of this dynamic that the two of you had. It could be a person who is entertaining you because they're able to feel like they can manipulate. This person feels like they know what you're thinking. So yeah. Very interesting, okay? Make sure if you chose this deck that you're staying present within your emotions. Make sure you're checking in with yourself about what's making you feel frustrated, what's giving you anxiety, what makes you feel uneasy. These things are all surrounded around your intuition, trying to raise these red flags, okay? So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. If you chose deck number 2, this is your reading for the remainder of 2022. Again, my name is Erica Keyel. Stay tuned. We have so many exciting things showing up on the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thumbs up this video if it resonates. And don't forget to subscribe and share. I'll see you on my next one. Peace. Hello. If you chose deck number 3, this is your reading using the Superlunaris tarot deck. I want to go ahead and tap in with the tarot here. I feel an energy to jump right in for you guys' reading. So we started out with the 8 of Cups here. We also have the Queen of Wands showing up in reverse. And we have the 3 of Pentacles showing up in reverse as well. So if you chose deck number 3, right off of the top, what I'm seeing is there's a situation that you're choosing to disconnect yourself from. It could be a business. It could even be a relationship for some of you. But I do get that you're walking away. You're choosing to no longer work in this group-like setting. Okay, let's see what else. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, you guys, some of you feel like walking away from this situation could cause you a bag, or this is something that you were really betting on to work that just didn't quite work out for you. King of Cups is showing up, and we have the 6 of Pentacles showing up in reverse. Yeah, this is a situation where you're looking out for yourself, deck number 3. Okay, so I'm getting that this is something revolving around a group of people. Okay, this was a collaborative situation. You guys worked really hard. You decided to walk away and do what's best for you. Preserve your heart. Whatever it was sucking the joy out of it, all of the fun out of it. It's something that you totally love to do. Take that how it resonates, but you decided to walk away from it. I get that it started to become corrupt or toxic. It started to become very negative. Okay, let's tap in here and see what we have. Wow. For deck number 3, what is it? It's like a new beginning that you're going to start for you, deck number 3, but there's a little bit of heartache associated with it. It's like you hate to have to leave this. Okay, so you have awakened. The trigger statement is, I don't know what to do. The true statement is, every moment is a new opportunity. Take time today to engage your senses and create. The tension that has been dividing your head and heart is leaving. Okay, so whatever this particular situation was, it was causing you to have a very hard time sleeping, a very difficult time enjoying your days off. Okay, so this is something that you guys were very passionate about at some point, but it's like all of the passion that's been drained out of it, and now you're just looking to save yourself. Okay, you want to be happy again. You want to enjoy coming to work. Okay, I hear all money isn't good money is what I'm hearing. Okay, let's tap in here and see what else we have. Wow. Yeah, so if you chose deck number 3, this was some sort of collaborative project. Something where you were working with some others. Some sort of large business or some sort of like big idea. It's like, yeah, I'm not enjoying this anymore. Okay, so it says, surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. I'm getting that this was some sort of environment that was very competitive. It could have been that you were working to obtain some sort of level, I'm getting. Okay, let's see. It's like you were doing it to obtain some sort of accolades or awards. It just became not fun anymore. So let's see. Surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. So for a lot of you, this was providing financial stability. When you decided to leave or walk away from it, you possibly will get or have received a lot of backlash from family or loved ones who are very stuck on how much money you were making. So it looks like for the final quarter, you're choosing to start something new, deck number 3. You're choosing to do something different. Like the pay isn't as much, but you are finding your joy. Okay, you're finding your peace within this. So it says the sacred waters, nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, self-care. Okay, so yeah, this was a time that you guys decided that you wanted to do what was best for you. You felt like you, almost as if you weren't able to really rest on your days off. There's this really overwhelming feeling of like, even when you're off, some of you could have been on call or something, like you couldn't rest. It was really interrupted rest. Okay. Okay. So we have the seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Okay, so yeah, a lot of you guys, you're going to take some sort of vacation by the water, where you're going to be able to really think about how you feel like you, I guess you felt like you were selling your soul in this case. Like you were settling for something that was toxic, something that was negative. And you were doing that all the while thinking you were doing something great for yourself, okay? And it turned out to be a disruption to your peace. Spirit, is there anything for deck number 3 in the way of money for the final quarter of 2022? Okay, my attention to it invites the essence of it, okay? Anything you are giving your attention to is an invitation to the essence of it. Saying, I want money, but it will not come is the same as saying, come to me, absence of money, which I do not want. When you are thinking of money in the way that will make it come to you, you always feel good. Where you are thinking of money in a way that keeps it from coming to you, you always feel bad. That is how you know the difference, okay? All right, so this is making sure that our thoughts, there could be something here where Spirit is saying what caused this situation is just thinking about the lack of money versus bringing money actually to you. Some sort of like deficit here. Yeah, just like I said, fresh start. Fresh start. If you chose deck number 3, you're definitely going to be and you also have healing. So new opportunity, release the past. This is your second chance, okay? So if you chose this deck, it could very well be true that you will find your way to something that is both financially satisfying as well as emotionally filling your cup. Okay, we have healing, self-care. This is the second time we've gotten self-care here. Time out, be gentle with yourself and your twin, okay? So it could be that you guys are possibly in a relationship, some of you in a relationship where this person is listening, you know, to your complaints every day, and they're listening to all of these things, and Spirit is just saying that having these thoughts, even if we're speaking about it, is inviting these situations into our energy space, okay? So we have to make sure that we are being positive and we're speaking about the things that we actually do want, okay? So yeah, I'm going to park it here. If you chose deck number 3, this is your reading. I am your girl, Erica Keyel. You've been tapped into the gym. Thank you so much for kicking it with me. Thank you for tapping into the energy of 2022, our final quarter for the year. It's flown by, you guys, but we are here. great time to manifest our intentions. I just posted a couple of days ago, I'll link it up in the cards, the full moon in the sign of Aquarius, the last super moon of the month, hopefully, or the year. Hopefully you guys were able to catch that energy and you were able to use that to manifest what we want going into 2023. Of course, this is a timeless reading. You find it when it's most relevant, but if you happen to be watching it on time, definitely check out that video and let me know if it resonated with you. Again, I'm Erica Keyel, and I will see you guys on my next video. Peace.